Hey, it's Josh and Chantel, and this is the 50th episode of Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast. It's a replay of today's full show. We're super excited. It's been 50 episodes already. Thank you for listening and subscribing and giving us a rating. We hope you enjoy today's show.
It's Thursday, August 8th. Today on the show, I love a good buffet. Not. What is something you'd absolutely never say no to? PEMDAS. Getting ready to wake up for school. Close talkers are not fun. Pep talks from parents are always well received. Josh doesn't want to be an AI voice. And the hatchelorette party of your dreams.
Thank you again for listening. You can hear the show live weekday mornings from 6 to 10. It's Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast. Hey, Classy 97, it's Josh and Chantel.
Oh, good morning.
Hey. The show's called Wake Up Classy 97 because it's early. We trying to wake up, Classy 97?
And guess what, guys? It is darker and darker in the mornings.
I know. What's sunrise time today?
Well, I see lights over there from the sun. So
it's coming. It's about
up.
20 minutes away. 6:26 is sunrise.
If you look to the east, you can see some light.
That's
from
where
the sun.
That's where the sun comes from. Yeah. Yep. But it is getting weirder because it is later. It was well before 5 a.m. and now we're into 6:30. By the time we get to the end of the month, it'll almost be 7 before the sunrise. I'm just telling you what's happening. Things are happening. Seasons are changing. Stuff's going on. You know what else is happening today?
What?
It is International Cat Day.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a day for cats.
It is a day for cats.
I like to visit cats. I do not care for the cat that is using my gravel as a litter box in the backyard at all.
Why is that cat bothering us so much? What about our yard?
It's
is
nice.
he drawn to?
Flowers, birds, critters.
Birds. I bet it's the birds.
Gravel litter box.
And you have sprayed the spray, and you've blocked all of the holes. So that
they can still climb over the fence. They're jumpers.
Under the deck.
I
know.
She used
to like to hang out under the deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've tried to make it less inviting, but
our dog is so vicious.
I know. So many things. It is sneak some zucchini onto your neighbor's porch day.
Aw.
That's a fun one.
That is a fun one.
If you've ever grown zucchini, all of a sudden you have a lot of zucchini.
Yeah, and hey, listen, I have neighbors, and I like zucchini.
Okay.
So I wouldn't be opposed to some
zucchini onto
on
Chantel's porch.
Yes, please.
It is National Happiness Happens Day. It's like a warm summer day. Happiness happens. Oh, it's also Odie Day from Garfield.
Odie.
He's not a cat. It is Pickleball Day.
Yes.
I know.
I do like some pickleball.
Yep. You don't like pickleball? You like playing your own rules with the pickleball paddle and ball?
Yeah.
On a pickleball court?
Yeah.
Okay. Great. It's National Dollar Day. It is Frozen Custard Day.
Oh, yes.
Let's see. There's something to do with allergies. Milk, eggs, wheat, fish, peanuts, tree nuts, soy, and shellfish. The top 8 allergens, you're supposed to remove them from your diet to see if your overall well-being improves. They call it Top 8 Challenge Day. It's Global Sleep Under the Stars night tonight.
Oh, hey, that would be a fantastic idea if we didn't have to work in the morning.
You can still sleep under the stars. I can absolutely set up a tent.
No.
And we can just go sleep in the backyard.
That's not sleeping under the stars.
I'm not putting the rain fly on it. But I don't want bugs and stuff.
No, our backyard isn't conducive to a tent. It's
too city?
No, it's too dry. Our grass hasn't been watered in a while.
The grass was watered yesterday.
That doesn't mean it's green now.
It's night.
I know, Josh.
You're not going to be able to see the color of the grass in the night.
It's crispy, and we got a lot of bugs, and also it's school night. Meaning we have work in the morning and I need a good night's sleep so that I can come in tomorrow and feel refreshed and energetic.
Like today.
And if I don't have a nice soft bed, I'm going to be cranky.
Well.
So that's not going to happen tonight.
Sleep on the trampoline.
Tonight? No.
You love that. It's nice and cold underneath.
It's always cold. Always. Every time you sleep under a trampoline, you freeze to death.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. That's what we're doing tonight. So get ready.
You think
there is
Cute.
outside sleeping under the stars happening.
It's cute that you think you can force me to do stuff. It's cute.
Good morning. It's Josh and Chantel. Let's start over then.
Okay. Wow. How am I starting over?
There was a restaurant.
And they brought back an all-you-can-eat menu. So there was all-you-can-eat wings, riblets, shrimp. And there was a woman who showed up, and she started sharing her all-you-can-eat order with everyone at her table.
Well, that's not how it works.
The waitress came over and said, hey, I'm sorry, that's not allowed. The all-you-can-eat meal is just one meal for one person.
Correct.
The woman who ordered got pretty irate, and she said, that's not what it says. That's not what it says. It did say that in some fine print. It says per person. And then things escalated when she got her bill, and
had to pay for all of them.
They charged an all-you-can-eat meal for everyone at the table, which was $16
per person.
Per person.
And
I don't know how many people were there.
Even if it's 4, you're into it $64.
Yeah. So she got upset and started berating the waitress. And cops were called. And her friends were like, calm down. What are you doing? We'll pay the bill. It's no big deal. This is our fault. We didn't read. Still, the woman went back down and said that wasn't. She thought it was per table. Even after the waitress was like,
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
You thought wrong.
They did end up paying. The woman was arrested for disorderly conduct. And if you go to eat at an all-you-can-eat place, it is not per table.
It would
usually is not.
Whenever is it per table?
It's not.
If it was per table, it would be $100 or more.
Yeah, it wouldn't be $16.
What are you talking about? Like this is crazy.
Yeah, I think she tried to
pull a fast one.
Yeah, she did. And she got busted.
Yep.
And she was mad that she got caught, which is typically why people
Bummer.
are mad.
Be better. What are you doing? Like, that's terrible.
Also, all you can eat. Ugh.
You love a buffet. Come on. You like it when there's like skin on top of food that's been sitting there for a minute.
Who doesn't?
Yeah. Communal spoons, sneeze guards. Buffets have it all.
They did a new report of the 6 deadliest jobs in America.
Okay. Who did the report? Mike Rowe? Who did the dirty job report? You said deadly job, not dirty. Okay. Yeah, what's up? What?
Radio workers, number 1.
Radio DJs, most deadliest job?
Yeah.
I somehow don't think that's true.
We put our life on the line every day.
Nope. And I'm not even going to pretend that's real. Because there are people out there doing way more dangerous things.
There is. So drivers and truck drivers. That's
really
pretty, like FedEx, UPS, truck drivers, all those delivery drivers.
Well,
that's
then you have all
6.
the long haul drivers too, right? So all the guys out on the freeway.
And the
that's
ice road truckers.
Oh, sure. Number 6.
That's number 6. Aircraft pilots and flight engineers. That's number 5.
Okay.
What?
I'm just, look, there's flights. There's hundreds and hundreds of flights every day.
Yeah.
Thousands around the world.
Yeah.
But there's not like airplane accidents every day.
Well, and they've listed it by, they compared 1,000 workers and how many deaths per 1,000 worker, 100,000 workers. So there's 36 deaths per 100,000 workers for aircraft pilots and aircraft engineers.
I see.
Okay, number 4, construction, 39 deaths per 100,000 workers. Fishing and hunting workers.
Wait, what's a fishing worker?
Is that what you want to get into?
I'm just, this sounds like I get paid to fish.
But also,
so I'm real interested in that.
I can see how hunting would be dangerous, but fishing isn't that dangerous.
You haven't been to some of the places I go fishing. It's dangerous.
How's it dangerous?
Wildlife.
Okay.
Rattlesnakes.
Okay.
Drowning.
All right.
Just hiking. Injuries in general.
Have you seen
being in remote wilderness?
rattlesnakes where you've been fishing before?
No, but I know that one of my favorite places to go is a place where rattlesnakes exist.
You'd never take me there.
That's why I didn't take you there.
Good job. I won't go there. Rattlesnakes are terrifying. I'm terrified of them. Roofers.
Have you
number
ever
2?
seen a rattlesnake?
Yeah, I have.
You have?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that one time. I remember. We were on that hike.
We were on that hike,
Yeah.
and it was right in the middle of the path, and nobody saw it until we were right next to it.
Well, that's how they work.
And we didn't even hear it. The dog didn't even notice.
Because it was sleeping until it had felt the vibration, and then it let us know we were there.
And then I was freaked out the whole
That's
rest
right.
of the hike.
All right, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, roofers is number 2.
Okay.
Deadliest job.
That's fallen off of stuff.
Yeah, I know. And then the number 1 most dangerous job in America is logging workers.
I can believe
They
that.
jumped the number 2 job, roofers, 58 deaths per 100,000 workers. Logging workers, 101 deaths per 100,000 workers. That is a huge jump from number 2 to number 1.
Dude, trees
I know.
falling or felling trees is very dangerous. The chainsaw is very dangerous. The roads they drive those trucks on very quick are dangerous. The logging is not where it's at when it comes to
Safety.
I'm sure they
I'm
do
sure
everything
it's
they
safe.
can to be safe.
But
that
accidents
is
still happen.
There's a lot of potential danger there.
That's why it's number 1 on the list, isn't it?
I get it. But what's the most dangerous kind of fishing?
I don't know.
I would have to say Alaskan king crab, since they called the show Deadliest Catch.
Because that's in the North Sea.
Yeah, you're
And the
out
North
there.
Sea
I
is-
know.
Don't mess with it.
It's wild out there.
I got looped on a algorithm
Yeah.
where it was just North Sea TikToks and reels.
The grandeur of the sea and the power of water, and these giant vessels looking so tiny out there. No.
Forget about it. I'm going to stick to my
I'm a
little
landlubber.
radio. Yeah.
Landlubber.
stick to my safe radio job.
Good news to get you going, we call it. This is kind of a fun little story. So last month in Lisbon, Ohio, people came out for the Hopples Rodeo.
Ooh.
It's an annual event in the community. A couple of vendors were set up selling different foods and stuff.
Okay.
Bert and Roxy Kelly were one of those vendors. They sell chicken wings. And they have supported the event by purchasing some different raffle tickets that both benefited sponsors each night. And if your raffle ticket was drawn, you would win a cash prize.
That's how raffle tickets work.
Right? Well, you win different stuff. This particular one was for money.
Okay.
Bert, he said, I'm going to buy this raffle ticket. And he said, if I win, I'm donating whatever money we win to this night's sponsoring charity. They won.
Okay.
Bert and Roxy had their number drawn, and as they promised, the $800 that they won was donated to the Tough Enough to Wear Pink charity, which is a breast cancer awareness charity.
Fantastic.
Right? One of the organizers of the rodeo, named Kathy Woods, she was thankful for Bert and Roxy and their generosity, and she said participants like the Kellys are the ones that make not only the rodeo, but the world a much better place to be a part of. I think that's very cool. Because, obviously they were like, hey, we're here, we're doing the vendor thing. We got a little extra cash. We'll go buy a raffle ticket each night and just see what happens. And so they kind of did it as a little fun thing. And it turned around $800 to help people.
That's so great.
I think that's awesome. So well done to those guys. It's good news.
2
Get you
thumbs
going.
up, buddy.
Yeah, on Classy 97.
What is one thing that if offered, you would never say no to?
What is something that if it was offered, I would never say no to? A proper, no strings attached, real free getaway.
Okay.
Not one where I have to
That's an
join
obvious
some.
choice.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. That's good.
You didn't
I
give
know-
me
I
guidance.
know,
You
it's
just
fine.
said, what is it?
That's
it.
fine.
Give me a real, you get to go here, all inclusive. Everything's paid for, transportation, somewhere to stay, food, You just have to show up at this time and be ready to go. And you're gone for a week, and you'll come back, and everything's cool, and it's all taken care of while you're gone.
I love
that.
it.
That is like
How come nobody ever
no-brainer.
offers me that?
Because it doesn't exist.
No, it doesn't. Here's some other options that people gave for things that if they were offered, they wouldn't say no to. A paid day off.
Just, hey, take the day off.
Take the day. Or if your boss is like, hey, we're closing early, get out of here. You're never going to be like, no.
I mean, these are simpler things than what I said.
Let me stay and work, please, boss. A nap. If somebody's like, hey.
Go take a nap.
Nobody ever offers me that.
I offer it to toddlers when we had them. Go take a nap. And they went, no.
Yeah, nobody ever offers it to the parents, and the parents are the ones who need it.
Go take a nap. Okay.
Yeah, I've turned on your white noise.
I don't need that.
I don't need that either, but some people do. I've got your little special blanket. Let's take your shoes off. Turn off the lights for you. Doesn't that sound nice?
Yeah.
Nobody ever offers me that. A breath mint? Do you ever say no to a breath mint?
I don't, actually. Because I always feel like if somebody pops in a mint and they're like, you want one? I probably need it.
I know. That's why I always say yes to like, oh, are you suggesting something? How about some pizza? Would you like a slice of pizza?
Every time.
Somebody offering to pick up the check?
Yeah, I'm not going to stop you.
I always say no to that.
You always argue.
Yeah, because I never feel like...
If somebody says they want to do it, let them do it.
I always feel like they're doing it just because I don't know.
You know what you say?
What?
That's really nice of you. Thank you. I'll get you next time. And they always go, okay. And then occasionally they follow you up on it. And you go, hey, it's my day to treat you. You want to go grab something? And they go, actually, yeah. Let's go.
All right.
It's an opportunity for a second invitation. And then you balance out. And then you feel fine about it.
All right. I'll try that next time. How about flowers? You ever been offered flowers? Here, have a flower.
No.
Oh, me neither, buddy.
You've never been offered flowers?
No,
You've been given flowers.
Given flowers.
Yeah.
It's never been like, here, would you like this? Yeah.
I
would like
bet
that.
The kids have done that. I got you this flower.
Oh, yeah, I guess they have when they were little.
Yep.
Have a dandelion
or
6.
I got you this flower.
Thanks. Yeah, and I vased all of those little dandelions.
I know.
How about a hug?
Aw, bring it in. I think there are probably sometimes I'd say no.
I know.
But a hug's fine. If somebody was just like, come here, give me
we
a
were
hug.
just asked
like,
to give a hug the other day.
I know.
To one of our buddies.
Yeah.
He's like, can I hug you guys? Yes.
Spot us at the store. It was like, my favorite people, which was very fun.
Lovely.
Yep.
Unexpected and nice.
It is, yeah. And you wouldn't say no to it.
Offer someone a hug.
Or
see if they
an
say
all-inclusive,
or that.
all expense paid, full-on week-long trip.
Or a nap. Nobody ever offers me a nap. If I say to you, PEMDAS.
Okay.
Do you know what that is?
It's got to be an acronym for something.
Well, yes.
What's it for?
You don't know? Off the top of your head?
I feel like I do.
I feel like you would if I've
heard it. Yeah.
It's a math acronym.
That's right. It's the order of operations.
It is.
That's right.
Good job.
Yeah.
You know it then?
Yeah, I know the order of operations. Yes.
No, but you know PEMDAS.
Yeah, I've heard that before, yes.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
Never. And I know the order of operations. I'm sure I was taught it. I just don't. The acronym, I don't remember learning that at all. The kids were talking about this the other day.
Yeah.
And I said, is this new? Are they just teaching students this acronym?
No.
I don't remember learning it unless I just pushed it out of my brain with all the other math lessons I learned. I was like, I'm never gonna need this.
It is one of the greatest things that gets quizzed on the internet.
Oh, really?
Where they'll put up a math equation and they'll go, what's the answer? And the comments are filled with a whole bunch of people that don't know the order of operations.
Yes, agreed.
Because a lot of people just do math like they're reading
from left to right,
which is not how math works.
No, it isn't. And I know that even.
Because of PEMDAS.
PEMDAS.
Yeah.
PEMDAS is parentheses, exponents, multiplication,
Correct.
division, addition, subtraction.
That is correct.
It's along the same lines as Mvemschnap.
Which is all of the names of the planets from Saved by the Bell.
Yes,
but
you're
there's
right.
no P at the end anymore.
Oh, you're right.
So it's
Mvemschnap.
inaccurate. Yeah. I don't even remember who said that, but that
Screech
was...
did.
Did he say it, or was it what he taught Zach so
No.
Zach could do the thing?
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
And it's because he got a concussion that episode. And so he said,
There it is.
Mvemschnap.
Yeah. All of a sudden, I want a tortilla with sugar and cinnamon on it. I don't know what the back to school just happened. That was great.
You passed the test. I really thought maybe I'd be the only one who was like, I've never heard of PEMDAS. Order of operations.
Yeah.
I know, but I don't. I've never heard that acronym before.
Yeah.
Sure I have, but I don't remember.
It's not a real memorable word.
PEMDAS?
But it is, yeah.
I'll
That's the
never
one.
forget it now.
Well, you'll see it and you'll go, that's familiar. I just don't know where from. And then you'll say something like it has to do with math. And then you go, oh, yeah, it's the order of operations. That's what happens.
The more you know.
Oh.
When does school start?
I don't know.
I don't know when area school starts. I know that the two districts here in Idaho Falls, District 91 and District 93, both start on the same day.
Yeah. I know
August.
some kids are already back in school. Some of them,
Oh, I'm so sorry, kids.
like in different parts of the country. Like there
Oh,
are people
Yeah.
that start at the very beginning of
Yeah,
August.
like there's people in Arizona that have already
there
started.
there are year-round schools.
Yes.
Like there's a lot of different varying starting and ending dates. But as far as what's happening in East Idaho,
So
sure.
for the large majority of Idaho Falls children,
Yeah.
school goes back in exactly 2 weeks and 2 days.
All right. That's exciting for a whole bunch of people and very unexciting for a whole bunch of other
So
people.
now becomes the time when, as parents, we go, oh, our kids have had no routine, no schedule.
Oh,
all
so you're
summer.
saying now is the time? So you want to take this 2-week window and actually do something with it?
No. Yeah, I'm saying like now
Oh.
is the time that we've got to be like, all right, it's time
Here's
for
bedtime.
bed. We
Try
got to
wake
start
up.
waking
Yeah.
up.
I get it. I get what you're saying. A little routine.
Because you got to get that practice in because that first day of school
Right.
is going to hit hard.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying, but I'm telling you, as king procrastinator, I did not ever try to do anything 2 weeks before. I was dreading it. This is lame. I'm not going to do it. And it would be the night before, and I'd be like, I should have done this 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So it's good. 2 weeks and a couple of days. If you don't start tonight, wait till Sunday night, I guess. But you got to start somewhere.
You got to, I know, because it's, or don't, and then just
do it. Just do it. Then you got to wake up. And you're,
hardcore on that first day of school. You're like, I'm here doing this.
yeah.
I've had no schedule all summer. Going to bed at 2, playing video games.
Looking like bedhead.
Waking up at noon.
Yeah. These are all really good things that can happen. I like it. I think every time change, every time there's a big thing you need to be preparing for, just don't.
Although I think the first day of school is a little bit differently. It hits different because you're excited and you're nervous.
Yeah.
And so it's easier for you to wake up on the first day of school.
It's the 4th day of school.
Exactly. Yes. It's like that Wednesday, Thursday, and you're like,
no, I don't want to go. I remember what it is.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot over the summer, and now I remember.
And I saw my friends, and so now I'm done. I want to go back to bed.
I'm just going to.
I remember what this is.
Yeah. Once you remember what it is, you're like, I've had enough.
That happens a lot sooner for a lot of kids, too. Usually that happens on the second day, and kids are like,
You think?
I don't know. Maybe not.
I think second day, you're still pretty hyped up. You just saw everybody. You didn't get a chance to really connect with everybody over recess, or in the halls or whatever. So by the time you get to Thursday, you're like, oh, this lunch and reading, structure, rules,
math, reading.
Yeah. Homework.
Science.
You know.
Ugh.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. So you got 2 weeks and 2 days-ish. A couple of weeks. Take advantage. Squeeze the last little bit out of summer. And also get all that back to school shopping done.
Squeeze the last bit of summer out, but also try and go to bed at a decent time.
Or don't.
Or just
don't.
Go crazy. Have you ever been in the proximity of a close talker? Mm-hmm. And you try to take a step back, and they just follow you, and they are close. It's similar to like a magnet walker, somebody who walks real close to you. And I'm a person that I like to have a little bit of space. I have a bubble. It's invisible, but I don't like people to get too close.
Yeah, I'm not big on the close talking thing specifically because
Why?
A lot of times there's
spit.
That's fine. Yeah, spit. I don't like it. I don't like it.
It's not even like it's that, but it's also I don't need you to smell or feel whatever might be coming from my mouth. Also, then if somebody's too close to me, then I start to panic. Like, is my deodorant working? When was the last time I brushed my teeth? I start to panic and get like sweaty going, don't get too close.
There's no reason to talk that close.
There isn't. Just back up. You can hear me just fine.
Yeah. I don't need you. Like, me and this microphone are pretty close.
Yeah. You have to be, right?
Right.
But it's an inanimate object. It's different.
When you're talking to me as a close talker, I'm not a microphone. Take a step back.
The worst part is when they don't take the hint that they're too close. And then when you just start to step back.
Yeah. And get further away. And then my body language changes. And I start like getting uncomfortable and antsy and dancy. Yeah. And then I got my arms crossed because I'm in a protective, closed off body language situation.
I feel trapped.
Maybe you should take a step back. I don't want to be this close.
You're too close.
Did you have a recent close talker experience?
No, there was just something that brought the idea of a close talker back into my brain. And I went, oh, yeah, I want to talk about that because that makes me uncomfortable.
It's not great. Not a fan.
Or when people just walk too close, you're going to bump into me. I don't care for that. Give me some room. I need some space.
Yeah, easy. Easy. Yeah, I agree.
There's a thing in scouting called the blood circle, right?
If you are using a pocket knife, no one should be within your arm's length. That's a talking circle.
That is
it's the
my
same.
talking circle.
This is my breath circle. Stay out.
Step back.
Social distance,
Please.
Man. You're too close.
I'll be nice about it.
Yeah.
Please.
Just stop it. It's weird.
Emery has volleyball tryouts.
Yes, next week.
And so we went last night and we were trying to get some practice in. It went okay. We were all a little bit rusty. She got a little bit tired because we did a lot of chasing the ball rather than hitting and bumping and setting that ball.
That is true.
And then we figured out a good system. We finally had it going on. On the way home, we were just kind of talking about, doing your best and trying your hardest and what's the best that can happen. And she is 14, almost 15, so she's, sassy. And that's how I raised her.
Right.
And that's fine. I want her to. She told me, I don't need a pep talk right now.
Yeah.
And I went, oh, okay, I'll keep my mouth shut.
I didn't.
Shortly
I kept going.
After that, you start giving her a pep talk.
I didn't hear her say she didn't need a pep talk. I just kept going.
I looked at her like, I didn't say anything. I just gave her a look like, oh, Dad's allowed to give you a pep talk? And she goes, I didn't ask for him. I didn't ask for one from him either. And I went, good. I'm glad. Because it shouldn't just be me she's going after. It should be both of us.
I didn't hear her say that. And even if she did, I'd be like, yeah, you actually do. So listen up. Because this is all good stuff. So let's go.
I liked that when I gave her a look like, oh, Dad's allowed to give you? She knew exactly what I meant and went, yeah, I didn't ask for one from him either. So I don't want a pep talk from either one of you.
Too bad.
Back off, parents.
Too bad. Listen up. Open them ears, because here it comes. Pep talk.
We have life experience.
That's right. I'm about to move mountains. Watch. It's a big deal. Yesterday, it was brought to my attention that there's a radio station. I don't even know where they are. I can't even remember. It's kind of unimportant. But they have a multi-person morning show. And one of the people was on vacation or was sick or maternity leave or something. And she was unavailable to do a celebrity gossip report thing. That's a segment that she regularly does. But they had found this AI software that you can load audio into, and you can make the AI say in that person's voice kind of the script.
In
so
that person's voice?
Yeah. So they plugged in
AI
audio from her doing the reports and then plugged in a new script and had it do the report in her absence and said, yeah, this is AI, whatever. So let me also say the actors went on strike.
Yes.
The writers went on strike.
Yes.
All over AI stuff. Video game voiceover artists are on strike right now over AI voice stuff.
Right.
And when this was brought to my attention, I think yesterday or the day before, whatever it was, I said, no, nope, do not consent to my voice being part of this. I wasn't listened to very well.
Oh.
Nor were you in your absence.
What?
I know.
I gave no consent.
That's what I'm saying. And listen, there's a lot of livelihood here. This is kind of my job. This is my job.
Yes.
So I'm concerned about it, as I should be, that the technology exists that can do that stuff, say that stuff in my voice. So even with my non-consent, it was created and it exists. And this is legit.
This is an AI.
This is AI.
Good morning, Classy Nation. It's your boy Josh here with the fabulous Chantel. And
Sean.
guess what?
Yeah.
Today is National Cotton Candy Day.
Oh,
So-
boy. Another food holiday. What's next? National Brussels Sprout Day?
Don't knock it till you try it, Chantel.
Okay, it's weird.
It is weird because it sounds like you,
It's too weird.
but not. It
yeah,
sounds
I mean,
like
you
a
can tell
younger,
or it's
younger
just
version.
not right.
It's off a little bit.
Yeah.
Mine sounds totally
You've got a lot of
computerized.
weird vibrato and stuff.
Cotton candy is a classic. I mean, who doesn't love that fluffy, sugary goodness?
Seriously, Josh? Cotton candy is basically just sugar spun into a cloud. It melts in your mouth and leaves you with nothing but a sticky mess.
Right. You get it. It's strange,
That is
though.
weird.
It's really, really weird. And I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be plugged into it. I don't want anything to do with it.
And also, is that what I really sound like?
Yeah, they really sound like cotton candy. That's exactly what you sound like. So
No wonder you never listen to me.
huh? Whatever. It's just strange.
That is strange.
And I'm really I can understand why there are industries that are saying, "Hey, listen, this technology has potential to be a fantastic tool to help in industry." And I totally agree with that. I think it's a great technological advancement for making things streamlined.
Not
But
a replacement.
do not replace people with it. That's the
Yeah.
thing, right? I don't like that there's that potential. And that's exactly what people are striking about. The actors are saying, no, don't plug my face in and my voice in to AI and recreate me.
Because they will.
Because they will, because
They
they
will.
can do it way more,
Cheaper.
way less expensive. It's way less expensive to develop an AI and do an
Probably
AI
more
thing.
easy because
Yeah.
you're not dealing with people's schedules. You're working on your own
Right.
schedule.
And you don't have to deal
And
with
you
the
don't have
whole
to deal
human
with-
resources of the whole
Mhm.
thing. There's so many pieces that get just robbed away in this existence. And so,
no.
that's why I said no. I do not consent
I don't
to
wanna
being
be
a
out of a
part
job.
of this. I know. Stop it. There are certain things that AI currently you hear it. It's not 100%. You can tell.
Yeah.
But boy, is it wicked
But
close.
it's making leaps and bounds every day.
Every day. Yeah. So again, I understand why people are upset about it. I get it. I don't want to be a part of it. Don't plug me into it.
Yeah.
Don't put me into it anymore.
Yeah. Quit it.
Peaches.
Yeah.
Don't put me in there. I don't want anything to do
he's
with
the
it.
one that did it. He did it for everybody
I know.
in the office.
Did you ask? Did you get a written consent? Doubt it. I don't want to be any part of it, man.
Yeah, how'd you get my voice?
That's because we have all of our audio available. It's creepy.
It is weird.
Stop it. Classy 97. It's Josh and Chantel.
Okay, stall.
Why?
Because I
What'd you do? Did you lose your article?
Yeah, I got it.
You lost it?
I got it.
You found it?
Okay.
All right.
So this happened a couple of days ago. So this is old news. But when I read it, I went, oh no, Baby Jessica Part 2.
Now, baby Jessica was the baby who was trapped in that tube.
In a well, yeah.
And was Lassie involved? No.
No.
She wasn't in a well. It
Oh,
was like
she
a
wasn't
tube.
in a well. Yeah, you're right.
It might have been a well. I don't know. But it wasn't like
But that happened in what? Late 80s, early 90s?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I remember being like riveted to that news story because she was about this.
Okay, they are calling it a well.
Knew it.
And this was in Texas, right? So in 1987.
87.
Yeah,
I was
she is
6.
38 years old now.
Yeah, so she wasn't that much younger than me. And I remember when that happened, just being riveted to the TV. Like I would watch all of the news stories. I was only 6 years old, but I was like, what? That can happen? I was terrified. Okay, so a couple of days ago in Kansas, a 14-month-old toddler fell down a pipe. It was a foot wide, so not very big, and 12 feet deep.
Scary.
He wasn't seriously hurt. They tossed down a rope to him. They were like, we can get him out. They tossed down a rope, but he wouldn't grab onto it, or he would grab onto it, but then let go.
How old?
14 months.
That's really tough.
So they had to use a catch pole that's normally used for catching dogs.
Oh, yeah, like the thing that the cartoon, they have them in real life, but the cartoon dog catcher.
Yeah, like
it's
the
just
pound
a pole
puppies.
with the line through it. Yeah, I know what you're talking
Like
about.
the little.
Yeah, so that
loop thing.
they can capture animals. Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Okay, so that worked, and they were able to get him out in about 20 minutes.
Fantastic.
And they have it all on video. Somebody had a chest cam, and they were all able to get it on video. He's fine. Totally fine.
That's
totally
great.
safe. But I read
I'm
the
really
story.
glad. Did they not have that? Well, how deep was the baby Jessica thing?
Oh,
Like
I don't know.
I don't know how.
She got lodged somehow. Like it wasn't even the matter of the deepness. She just had gotten like lodged in there.
like they had nothing to get at. She was in there for 58 hours.
Ugh.
It was an 8-inch well instead of 12, and she was about 22 feet below ground.
Oh, man.
Man, oh man, indeed.
Terrifying. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a PVC pipe. This little boy, a PVC
A
pipe.
12-inch PVC pipe.
12
It was
foot.
no, but you said 12 inches. It was a foot wide. It was a foot.
Oh, yeah. It was a foot wide, 12 feet deep.
Unreal.
He's
Well,
fine.
I'm glad everybody's okay.
fine.
That's really good news. But yikes.
Have there ever been moments in your later years in life, let's say the past 10,
What are you
15
talking
years?
later
Okay,
years?
listen. The past 10 years
Okay.
where you've stopped yourself and went, wow, that was something that my parents used to say. That was something my dad used to say. That was something my mom used to do. As a parent, do you feel like you're becoming your parents?
Less over the last 10 years. I would say early on there were things like like when Beck was, I guess it'd probably be about 10 years ago, 10 to 15 years ago. When he was between 5 and 10, I found myself saying a lot of things that I then understood why my dad said those.
Like, such as?
Put stuff back where it goes. I still say it today, but no one listens.
No.
Like the vacuum, guess where it is? Still next to the piano.
Nobody's put it away. That's
I
why.
can't. It has a place where it goes.
I'm not
It's
done
there.
with it.
Dude, you're done with it. You've
I'm
been
not
done with
done
it for
with it.
days, clearly. The point is, I don't need to get back on the vacuum thing. But the point is that, like, that specifically was one that was told to me often. And it was, with my own stuff, I was pretty organized and I kept my room clean and whatever. For the most part. I mean, I'm a kid, right? So I would have had messes, but it wouldn't have been like a disaster. And I liked orderly things. I like things to be put away. And so when I would borrow a screwdriver and it wouldn't get put back, and he'd go to get the screwdriver and it was missing, and then he would find it in my room or where I'd left it in the project, and it was like, put the stuff away where it goes, right?
Shame.
So that, as a lesson, I learned a lot as a kid. And then as a young parent, I went, dude, put stuff back. It has a place where it goes. Put it away when you're done with it. And that same thing. I went, oh, I say that now, understanding where that motivation comes from.
20% of Americans are worried they're becoming their parents. Do you ever feel worried you're becoming your parent?
I don't think it's a worry. I don't, it's definitely not like oh no. Like, I don't dread that. I mean, I'm doing my own thing for sure, with my own style, my own family, my own life.
Right.
But,
and you have different problems that arise.
Right.
Most people first realize that they're acting like their parents at 30 years old.
Yeah.
So that's about 10.
Sounds about right.
10 to 15 years ago. And it's those moments where you say something and you go, oh.
Yeah.
I've heard my mom say that. That has come out of my mom's mouth.
I like when you get the other end of it, where I've said things and then the kids understand in real time what something means when they accidentally say it themselves.
What?
Like I say, hey, look, the kids will complain, this is going to take forever. And I say, it takes as long as it takes, right? It doesn't. It's not going to take forever. There's an end to whatever it is that this thing is, and as long as we focus on that, we'll get through it. That's the message.
When you say that.
I know. But then Emery was asking Beck something, and Beck said, "No, it just takes as long as it." And mid-sentence, he went, "Oh no!"
But then that's just indoctrination. That's not him learning anything. That's just you.
No, but because
repetitively.
but he processed it in the moment and went, "I just said that," and he realized he said it, but he also realized what it meant, and he went, "Now I understand."
Oh no!
I know.
He's like, "No,
right,
Dad,
why have you done this?" But that, we for a long time, Beck was like, "I'm not going to try if it's hard. I can't." He was an I can't kid for a long time, and we spent a long time working on. Don't say I can't. Like, you absolutely can. You have to challenge yourself, and sometimes things are hard, but you absolutely can. Don't build a wall of I can't before you even put forth effort.
It was the I can't yet.
Yeah, that was that.
Or
you have to try.
I can.
Right. You got to I'm never going to learn how to ride a bike. Yeah, you are. No, I can't do it. Yeah, try it. Let's go. Like that kind of attitude. Like, you got to just do it. So these are advice pieces that get passed on. And eventually,
how does this pertain to?
Yeah, eventually he's going to be in a situation down the road, maybe starting his own family, whatever it is, and he's going to have an I can't, and he's going to go, no, you got to do it.
And then he'll be like, no.
No.
But it's never those good, positive moments where you go, oh, I'm acting like. It's the negative ones where you go, oh, no, I hated it when my mom said that. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know if I've necessarily had that kind of a moment, but definitely I've had, I've heard that before. And it's fine. It's cool. Just pass it on. A little bit more. Here, have some more. Don't break the cycle. Just keep it going forever.
Hey, do you want to go to a hatchelorette party?
A hatchelorette. Okay, so
you're not invited.
Well, I understand, because it's a bachelorette party, which is for the bride.
A bachelorette. It's a hatchelorette.
Right. What are we hatching? Chickens?
A baby.
What?
So this is a new thing that's popping up with millennial moms.
Okay.
So they're doing a last minute girls weekend or week vacation. Only women are invited.
Which makes sense.
No
okay,
men.
Fine.
And it's like a last hurrah for a girl and or a woman and her friends before the pregnant woman and their group of friends hatches, so to speak.
So to speak. I'm still, I don't understand.
What?
I'm lost on the hatching part. What are we talking about?
A baby.
I see. Okay. I'm working on it. So instead of a marriage bachelorette party.
Yes.
There's got to be a better name. The hatching thing is just, it doesn't feel like that's it.
I didn't come up with the name. I don't know who did. It's a millennial thing. A lot of people are saying, oh, it's so catchy.
Is it?
Now, they have also with millennials, they started this, what's it called? I think it's called a baby moon, where it's a couple
right.
that takes
I've heard of
a
that.
vacation before their baby comes. It's like a last, this is the last time you and I are going to be single before the baby comes. Let's do one big last hurrah. So now it's these moms that are like, or soon to be moms rather, that are like, hey, girlfriends.
Right.
Let's go out. Because hurrah.
Once you have a kid, you have
Life
no
ends.
social life. It's just done. So let's throw that out a little bit more. Okay, sure.
I also feel, and I'm all about a party. Depending.
I'm all about leaving a party early.
I know. How late is the party going to last?
That's right.
How expensive is the party going to be?
Yeah, let's be clear.
Who's on the guest list?
Right.
The older I get, the less likely I'm going to want to go to a party.
I'm all about a party. No, you're not.
All right. I'm all about having a good time.
Usually.
But this feels exhausting. I feel like if you're trying to prep for a new baby to come into the world and you're doing the nesting thing, you're trying to get all your P's and Q's dotted.
Yeah, that's it. Dot your P's and Q's. Your idioms are fantastic.
You're an idiom.
All right, go on. Dot your P's and Q's.
I just feel now you have to plan a baby moon with your spouse. Now you have to plan a hatchelorette with your besties. It's
a lot of work.
It's a lot of work and a lot of time, and I'm exhausted.
Well,
and I'm not even growing a baby.
What are you going to do?
I just feel I'm just old and tired. And I've got secondhand tiredness for all of these soon-to-be new moms.
I know, it's a lot. Now you got to plan it. Then you got to do the thing. You got the budget. You got the whole deal. It's a work. It's work.
Yeah.
You know what's also work?
What?
Hatching a baby.
I know.
There's got to be a better
just
name.
Just take a nap.
We can't. We got to not call it hatching. I don't like that. It's not a good term.
Okay. They'll consult you next time.
Yeah, they should. Normally at this time, we would be having a would you rather this or that question of the day.
Doll.
But you, right before I turned on the microphone, said, oh, I don't have one.
Because you guys distracted me with something. So I gotta, okay.
We had behind the scenes in studio stuff happening. So I'll just
I got
listen to the music by myself while you prepare.
I've got one.
All right.
Okay. Would you rather travel to outer space or visit every country on Earth?
What do you think?
You're going to visit every country on Earth.
100%.
Because you don't want to go to space.
And that is correct.
But every country?
Yeah.
Some of the countries are scary, Josh.
Okay. But I don't have to go where the scariness is.
Oh, there's countries that it's scary everywhere.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
How long do I have to stay in each country?
6 weeks.
What? Hold on.
No, I'll say you get 3 days in each country.
There are 195 countries.
Okay. Doing some quick math.
It will take me 585 days to visit all countries for 3 days.
For 3 days?
Yeah.
585 days?
Yeah.
There's 365 days in a year.
It's just short of 2 years.
But you're not accounting travel time either. You got to put some travel time in there.
It's going to take me 2 years to visit every country for 3 days.
Whereas if you go to space.
Oh, I'm going on the 2-year world tour. Absolutely. See you in 2 years while you're in space for 5 minutes.
I think I'm going to go to every country too, just because I think that's fascinating.
Right.
I want to see every country. Wouldn't
Right.
that be cool?
Right.
Like-
I've been to all 195 countries.
Yeah, that's a cool bragging right.
right.
Yeah, I've been there. Oh, that weird country? Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been there.
Right.
That'd be cool.
It would help you so much with geography to like, oh yeah, I've been there. I know every one of those countries.
And then, yeah, do you get to pick what part of the country you go to?
Yeah, not the scary part.
Not the
Would you rather this or that? It's Josh and Chantel. I've had it up to here.
Where?
Up to
I
here.
can't see where.
My hand. It's way above my head. That's an old people thing. I've had it up to here. Hey, it's Josh and Chantel. That is going to do it for our Thursday show. What did we learn today?
What did we learn today?
Today on the show, we learned that we're becoming our parents.
Kind of.
Kind of, sort of, sometimes. We learned that I'm not a fan of being recreated in AI. We learned that we don't like it when people talk so close to us.
Yes.
We learned
that Emery doesn't like pep talks.
Yeah, we learned some stuff about math, order of operations,
We
and
did,
also
PEMDAS.
how much you love just math class in general.
Math class.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
We learned about a 14-month-old that fell in a tube, but is okay.
Rescued safely.
We had some good news in there. We had a lot going on.
We had some laughs. We had some fun.
Yeah.
We cried a little.
I don't think we did.
I didn't.
It is International Cat Day, also Pickleball Day. So there's that. And Chantel's also going to camp out under the stars today.
No, I'm not.
I think that's what the plan is.
No, I just am going to stay in my cozy, warm bed. Thanks.
Well,
Softer there.
we'll let you know how the tenting goes tomorrow morning on the show. If you missed any of what we just talked about and you're wondering what it is exactly that we just said, check out the podcast. It'll be posted here shortly. You can listen to the entire show from today. It's basically we take all 4 hours of the show and we condense it down to like 45, 50 minutes or so.
Yep.
So you get all of the fun of the show and you don't have to wait or, whatever. It's just the parts of
Just
the
the talking
show.
bit.
Just the talking part of the show. So if you want to hear it again anytime, you can listen on demand when it's convenient for you. Our podcast, Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast, is available everywhere podcasts are available. So Apple, Amazon, Spotify, etc. You can get it everywhere. Thank you for listening. Today's show will be our 50th episode.
What? Crazy.
I know.
That was fast.
It's
When you
very quick.
Do it every day, I guess. It goes
Yep.
quickly.
50th episode goes online today. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being a part of the show. Have a great Thursday. We'll see you back here tomorrow on Friday.
Yay. Bye.
Thanks for listening to Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast. If you enjoy the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Wake Up Classy 97 is hosted by Josh and Chantel Tyler and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.